Hey you guys, how's it going? Happy Tuesday. So I just wanted to give you a little peek into what I'm doing this morning. I just finished my workout. I was made my shake and I decided to sit down and just start making some lists. I'm starting to make some lists of food that I see myself making for myself and eating and making for my family, and starting there in terms of my plan for meal planning and meal prepping and creating my shopping list for the food that I need. So this is step one, is just knowing what food and thinking ahead of time what food I want to eat for the first week of the meal plan and of the program. So I've got a list going of just all different breakfast, lunch, and dinner items that I see myself making for me and my family, and just writing it down, and in some cases color coding so I know what those different meals would count towards in terms of my containers. And then I just printed up this handy little tally sheet. Now this one is specifically for 21 Day Fix Extreme, but they also have a meal planner for the 21 Day Fix. And in either case, it's broken down into containers, and so that it's really easy to just plug in the different foods that you plan on eating, and then what that food counts towards in terms of your containers. So like I said yesterday, the first step is just to know how many containers you are supposed to be eating each day. And then the best way to do it, and what I have found to be the most helpful, is to plan out ahead of time what I plan to eat in a day. So sometimes it's only a day ahead, but when I'm really doing well, if I can plan out 3 days ahead, 5 days ahead, maybe even the week ahead. I mean, I know that can be hard, especially if you have kids and they eat you out of house and home, but seriously, planning ahead is definitely key. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm looking at what I see myself eating in the first week, writing it down, and then my plan is to plug it into this sheet. Now, some of you may not be doing either 21 Day Fix Extreme or 21 Day Fix, but no matter what program you are doing from Beachbody, they are all based on these containers. So, if you are doing hammer and chisel, or you are doing 22-minute hardcore, if you're doing the only one that doesn't apply honestly is PiYo. PiYo came with its own meal plan, but every other program that Beachbody has put out is based on these containers. So you can use this to plan out your meals. So I'm going to post that in the group in the info and files, but that is definitely helpful. So download that. Okay. Next up is me looking in my pantry and my fridge to see where I am at with food. All right, so now I am standing near my pantry, as you can see behind me, and I'm just looking at what I've got on hand and what I can make based on what I have in here, and take note of what I need to get more of. So I know already that I need more brown rice, so I put that on my list. And honestly, I'm looking at what I've got. Like, for example, I've got this millet, which I've only used once, and it's left over from the Ultimate Reset. So I definitely want to make sure that I make something with that, since that is on my list of foods that I can have, and there's no reason not to make something good with that. So that's giving me a little insight into how to plan for the upcoming week. And then I'll just show you really quickly. I'm gonna come around here and show you my fridge, because it is a little bit, so it's not bare, but it's random, and I've got a lot of stuff that I sort of need to clear out of there. I know that I'm very low on fruit, and relatively low on veggies, because the fact is that these meal plans are really, they're very heavy on the fruits and vegetables, which is great. So a big part of my list is definitely different fruits and vegetables that I want to buy. And a part of this process is going to be to clean out my fridge, honestly, before I do my shop. But it's really good to just see what I've got going on in there, because, for me, what has really helped for me is to every so often assess what I've got going on in there, so that I know what I need to get. And I know that sounds really simple, but I don't know. For me, I'm always like so shocked that I've run out of vegetables or I've run out of fruit. But that's just because I need to go to the store again. So, and that's definitely what's happening around here. So anyway, just taking stock of what I've got going around, taking stock of what I've got around the house, and then making a list of what I need more of. And for me, definitely that's vegetables and fruit, and I need boneless chicken breasts and some more fish, because I definitely plan on eating lots of fish in these next coming weeks. So all right, I hope this helps a little bit with your own meal planning. But I really, like I said yesterday, really the name of the game is to keep it simple. So, if you're okay with eating pretty much the same things every day, then go for it. Get your eggs with veggies and a piece of toast in the morning, or maybe it's oatmeal with fruit and a little bit of yogurt, or muesli, or I don't know. There's so many different versions of breakfast. I happen to be a savory person, but maybe you prefer to be a fruit and oatmeal person. That's totally cool. And then for lunches, I generally do salad, guys, and I throw, some lean protein of some kind, and usually some sort of carb that I've got already pre-prepped in there, like quinoa or lentils, or even a little brown rice. And then dinners I try to just keep it so that it's, a nice serving of vegetables, a little bit of a healthy carb, and then a protein on my plate. Sort of traditional, but within the fixed parameters. And no need to get fancy, but certainly I will share with you what I plan on making for the week. And if I've got some recipes to go along with that, I will share that as well. But it's all about planning, it's all about planning ahead and making the time to do that. So that's what we're doing. My plan is to do that today and tomorrow, so I'm ready to fire on all cylinders. I can't talk on Thursday. All right. Comment below if you got any questions, and let's talk about this. If you're at all confused or feel like this is anything but simple, let's talk about it, because I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I want you to ask questions if you have them, and I want to help you streamline this process the best that you can. All right? Okay, see you guys later. Bye.